So initially, today we will write a program to print an array. Today we will write a program to print an array. Now therefore we will write a comment. So here write a program to take array from user and print it. Okay, so this is a program to take an array from the user and print that array. So now our first task is to include the header files. Okay, so therefore write hash include stdio.h. Next one, hash include conio.h, conio.h. So this is conio.h. Next, after that, we will write main function. So write here void main. Within this, now we have to take an array from a user. So therefore, I will just write int a of 5. Okay. Now for array, I will require the variable I. Okay. So here I will write I. Int a of 5 comma I. So these two variables are declared. After that, write clear screen. Now we will first write, this is a message for the user. So therefore we will write it with printf function. So we will write enter 5 numbers. Okay, so this is a message for user. Then we will write a scanf. Okay, we will write a scanf. Within this we have to take the integer values. So therefore we write %d and we will store this value. Where we will store this value? We will store this value at a of I. Okay, now the value of this I, it is always changing. So therefore we write this scanf within the for loop. So we write here I is equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. Okay, and within this for loop, this scanf function is present. Okay, now after that we have taken these 5 values from the user. Now after that we have to print these values. Okay, so therefore here we write it as array is. Okay, and on next line it will print all the values. So again to print the values, again I will write an array. So I is equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus, and within this we write printf. Now we have to print the values of an array. So therefore we write /t and our number. So therefore %d. Okay, and which number will be printed over here? So it will print a of I. Okay, so at the last write here getCh function. Okay, so again I repeat here what we have done. We have to take an array from the user and print that array. Okay, so therefore we include two header files. So first file is standard input output header file and second one is console input output header file. Okay, now next here we have void main function. After that we have int a of 5 and I. So here a of 5 is an array and I is a simple variable. Next we write clear screen function. After that, after clear screen function, we write the printf statements. Within that printf statements, we write enter 5 numbers. So this is just a message will be seen to the end user. So therefore, the message is enter 5 numbers. Now we have to take 5 values from the user. Just wait. So we have to take 5 values from the user. Okay, so after a scanf is written, that is %d, and with %d we have written that ampersand a of I. Okay, so whatever the value we will take from the user, that will be stored within a of I. So the value of I, it is always changes. So here we have written for loop. So within the for loop we have written that I is equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. Okay, within this for loop we have a single statement. Okay, so it is not necessary that we should give this such type of a curly brackets. Okay, if we have given that, it's okay. If it is not given, then also it is correct. Okay, now after taking the values from the user, we have to print the values. So therefore we write here array is. Now after that we have to print the values. So therefore we write printf %d /t is used for the tab, and then we write a of I. Okay, so a of I value will be printed over here. Okay, now the value of this I, it is always changes. So therefore we write for I is equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. And finally we comes here, that is get ch function. Okay, now I will just compile my program. So either you can use alt F9, or there is a compile function is given. Okay, here you can see that compile function. So I click on compile, so I will get this 0 errors and 0 warnings. Okay, now after that I will run my program. Either you can press Ctrl F9, or you can click on run button. Okay, now you can see that enter 5 numbers. Okay, so here I will write 5 numbers. So I just write some numbers. Okay, so after writing some numbers, the next line it will print the array is, and the array, the values we have taken from the user, that is given here. Okay, so now this is our first program. Now second program. Okay, within the second program what we will do, write a program to write a program to write a program to make to for the sum of array elements. Okay, it means how many number of elements are there, so we have to make the addition of that elements. Okay, now just for example, when I will print this array, just see here that here 5 numbers we have to enter. Just I have entered some of the numbers. Okay, so here I entered 5 numbers. Now what will be the addition of these numbers? Now just add these numbers. That is 1 plus 2, it will be 3. 3 plus 3, it will be 6. 6 plus 4, it will be 10, and 10 plus 5, it will be 15. Right, so total addition of these numbers, it is 15. Okay, so for this we will make the program. Okay, now what we will do, so we will just write a message here that printf /n the sum of elements is. Okay, the sum of elements is, it is just a message. So here we have to add the 5 numbers. So therefore we write I is equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. Okay, and within this we write here, we have to add these numbers. Okay, so therefore we write sum is equal to sum plus a of I. Okay, but the value of sum, sorry, the sum variable is not declared here, so we declare it here, and at the same time we initialize it to 0. Okay, we assign the 0 value to some variable. So after this, here you can print this value. So therefore here we write the sum of elements is %d. Okay, so %d, it means which value we should print? The sum value. Okay, now again I will run the same program. Again you can see that I will enter the numbers as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, you can see here the array is printed, and finally the sum of elements is 15, right? Again you can take the other numbers randomly. I take the different numbers, and now the sum of these elements is 34. Okay, now in this way we can do the other programs.